So
I can't talk about everything.
You can't talk about everything.
Sorry. Just like we can't talk everything about you. Okay.
Kat's been divulging a lot since you ain't been around.
What?
I think maybe she's more comfortable if
seemed
you're
like
not around.
That's the way it looks.
How do you feel? You think so?
That's
Stop all this shy shit. Just like, you know what I'm saying?
Stop saying that I'm shy.
Well,
I'm not shy.
Well, let's talk about your skeletons in your closet, Buddy Nashar.
Hold on, wait. Does the do you guys like that song? Who
I'm
sings
coming
that song?
out. I want the world to know.
Who sings that?
Somebody like Gladys Knight or somebody. I don't know. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. I want to let it know.
Yeah, I just thought it was a good song.
Are you trying to tell us something, buddy?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Someone gets it.
Oh no! It just hit me. Diana Ross.
Someone gets it.
Ross.
I'll leave it like that. But anyway, no, I'm not. I'm not mad. You know, it's been a minute. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, guys.
Where have you been?
I've been at home, bro. Oh. I've been at home.
Family man.
Family man. You know, I got a little one at home. Wife had a little bit of COVID.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Wife had a little bit of COVID, and it's been crazy, man. I've been holding it down, so you know.
You've been like a single father.
I've been like a single father, bro. Even though I got two women in the household, I got my mother-in-law, but she's older, so she's trying to stay away, and then I got.
Here's my question. I ain't gonna lie, man. Can I OD on mother-in-law real quick?
Yeah, you can, bro.
Like, what's the point of you being around if you ain't finna help?
You know what?
I ain't got no problem.
She didn't help with the baby?
No.
Oh, okay.
She's been helping, but you know what? She just pisses me off.
Okay.
She's one of those moms, bro. Like,
what's her name?
You remember? Hold on.
I'm not gonna do that.
No, Kat. Remember the time we came in to watch the game at Encore, right? So we left out of there and we went to VVS, man. And this guy had his whole night ruined by his in-laws. Just when he just was in there, just mad. He like, man, he just like, I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, that was my father. He said some bullshit that you just don't say. But I checked his ass.
Yeah, that's right. Because you got to check in-laws.
You have to check them, bro. Like, you can't tell me. Listen, there's one thing to ask me some questions on, but don't like insert yourself into a conversation or automatically assume that you know what's going on and then try to tell me what I'm gonna do or how I'm not gonna do it.
In your home?
In my home, like there ain't no way in hell, bro.
You know what's crazy? Almost every like in-law or girl's brother, father, mother, especially the men, it'll be like before niggas meet me, it'll be like spice, like spicy talk.
Absolutely.
Niggas will see me and be like, yeah, no.
Absolutely.
I remember I met with this girl the first time I went to Texas. This girl flew me out to Dallas, and her brother, I had met her brother, and the first thing that nigga just looked at me like, damn, you big. Yeah, even Naya's dad was like that. Naya's dad used to call me talking shit, nigga, all kind of shit. That nigga made me. That nigga was like, yeah, my nigga,
I like doing shit like that.
Just pipe down, bro.
Yeah, and it's like, yo, and if you got some real smoke, yo, talk to me. At least dress it to me. Don't say something that already sparks beef, and now I gotta address you different. That's why. Remember, I was breathing. I was like, yo, how am I gonna talk to this nigga, man? Like.
Because you could easily
just go in, but you know what? That's what I was like. You know what? Let me try to read between the lines.
But then you gonna put your woman in an awkward position because now she's in between two people that she loves. You know what I mean?
That's not an awkward position.
And that's why he never told her.
Well, no, she gotta choose. You know what I mean? She chose the game. You know what I mean?
Still to this day,
that's the number one man in the world.
Oh, so your wife is oblivious that it happened?
Because he knows he was in the wrong. That's why when he texts me later on, he says, "Yo, I would never do that. My apologies if you feel offended." Because I was mad for you. I was hot.
Yeah, that a mother had the nerve to send a text message like that. But see, that some men are just different type of men.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some men are mice, and some men are men.
Absolutely.
Right. So when a mouse got a problem with a man being a man, he gonna be like, yo, why you ain't like me, a mouse?
And I'm gonna tell you, bro, that brings me back to this.
I hope everybody got what I was saying.
I get what you're saying. Like, and that brings me back to this thing I was just thinking about the other day. Like, bro, like in Britain, right? They use something called a lift. And in America, we use something called an elevator. I guess we're just raised differently. You feel me?
Good episode, guys.
You feel me?
I know, I'm with you. We're just raised different. We're just raised different.
You were just raised differently. You know what I'm saying? But how would you feel? So the situation is, Kat, right? Let's get a woman's perspective, right? So boom, right? So my wife is damn, what was he? Right around the corner, like maybe 2 weeks out from having.
Yeah, for the due date.
Due date. We watching the AFC Championship.
AFC Championship, Bengals.
Right before the Super Bowl. So the game right before the Super Bowl, right? Mm-hmm. And I left to go watch the game. It was, 10:30, 11 o'clock. Household, my other son.
No, bro. It wasn't even, bro. It was early.
Was it like 8?
No, you left VVS at 8. We got in there at probably like 3, 4.
Oh, because we left from the other spot.
No. We met at Encore. You were the bartender.
At the bar, right?
Yeah.
No. That happened after. This happened at VVS. I showed you that.
No.
We left from.
No. It happened in Encore. Then when we went into VVS, it was lingering.
Con. That's
so.
Right.
So by the time we leave,
y'all came early.
Bro, it's like 7 o'clock, maybe 8 at the latest.
I know it was dark.
Yeah. You probably left at 3.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
it was just getting dark.
So that happens. So my father-in-law texts me and says, "Hey, you left your pregnant wife at home. I would never leave my wife at home." And then he went on to say, "Hey," basically his excuse for texting me that is because, "Hey, I had a situation where me and my friend, we were out watching the game, and she ended up passing out, hitting her head, and blah, blah, blah." I'm like, all right, I ain't trying to hear all that shit.
Yeah, he's exaggerating.
So, I guess the question to you is...
Now I can't leave that.
That
means I should never, ever leave for
exactly,
for any reason.
Me and Chief, or me, I want to know, I'm not saying that, all right, your man has to be around. I'm not saying you need to go out every night, but would you be mad that I'm not around, or if your husband's not around and you're so close to the due date? Be honest.
I mean, no, as long as you have your phone on, alarm and you know that I'm about to have a child. If you're around, it's a game. Men love to watch game. It's not, I don't think it's a big deal.
Especially this guy.
Yeah. And it was still early. It was still early. It wasn't. And so where was he at?
He's in New York.
Oh.
Why is he at home? She's by herself with the 2 kids. My son is asleep. I made sure he is asleep. Something happening.
He might not have been asleep.
He might not have been asleep, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? He's easy. Yeah, bro. That shit pissed me off because it, like I was telling Chief, it made me feel like, damn,
he was trying to belittle you.
Nah, not even that. Okay. I just can't do anything.
Yeah, nah, yeah. And that be the thing, some, the scriptures talk about, my people, women, children rule over them and women are their oppressors. So sometimes people really I know niggas like that. The wife and the kids really just run them type deal. They don't really do nothing.
Sometimes also people relatives, they don't know their boundaries.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but they just always feel like they have to impute on everything, and it's not always the situation.
Yeah.
Or the
that's
case.
how my mother-in-law is, but he stays out the way. But that's why it was so weird and awkward. Him kind of coming up, and you know what? Maybe okay.
And you did tell me he's never.
He's never done anything like that. So I get it. Maybe he really felt something. And that's his daughter. He's really close to his daughter. So I let it slide. But I just wanted to make sure I let him know where I stood. Now my mother-in-law, that's a different story. She's the type of woman, Chief. No bullshit, bro. If you're saying something to your son, she's gonna come in right after you and say some shit.
She gotta go.
I'm like, yo, it's been hell in my house for the last 3 weeks because I feel so uncomfortable. I'm literally walking into the house and I'm not saying shit. She can say something, I don't even acknowledge it. I'm that rude, bro. But I don't even give a fuck. I don't he could be talking to her shit. I'm like, come on, son, let's go. I don't give a fuck. I want her to go.
Leave.
Leave.
Get out of my home.
You know what I'm saying? For real, bro. But
she's there because the baby.
Yeah, listen, she's allowing me not to pay for a bill right now. She did this with my son too. She stayed for almost a year on and off. She'll stay for 4 weeks at a time, then leave for a week and a half. Now. So that's
that's a nanny bill you ain't gotta pay.
So it's cool. Most times it's cool, bro. But when I don't feel like going to my living room, man.
You get what you pay for.
When I don't feel like going to my living room because I just don't want to be around you, that's a problem, bro. You know what I'm
saying? See, shit like that to me is, I hate it so much because it's this is my shit. You know what I'm saying? This is my shit. I shouldn't have to feel you know what I mean? That's why even I tell niggas, if you fighting with your girl, just leave because you don't want to walk around on eggshells and your shit. Let her ass be mad in that motherfucker. you know, you go ahead and there's streets for you to get into. Go ahead and get into the streets. Get you a hotel room.
But I got a question for you, right? Because you raised up a good point with the scriptures about how men and women rule over, you know,
children of women or men.
Kind. Like, men feel like that, or men probably don't understand that all the way. The reason why is because, A, we feel like, you know, given that whatever situation or any situation is, hey, I gotta be there for my kids. Like, I gotta do this for my kids.
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of you wrestling with that. That
the balance of it.
You know, and then you trying to be a good husband. Or whatever. So it's like, yo, bro, like, at what point?
Well, niggas gotta I mean, I just know, I learned from my dad more than anybody else. So, like, you really can't. I mean, you can critique. My father can be critiqued. Don't get it twisted, because he wasn't like the most hands-on, like, you know, playing catch all the time in the yard type, nothing like that. But, you know, he took care of business. Like, you know, I mean, when we was younger, you know, shit was fucked up. But we got to a certain point. Probably by the time I was a teenager, like, we was pretty straight. You know what I mean? Like, we was good. Like, we ain't had to worry about nothing getting cut off, no shit like that, whatever. So, with that being said, like, but he was gonna do what the fuck he felt like doing. And what he wanted to do was priority around this motherfucker. Like, that was clear. So, me, that's how I am. Like, whatever I got going on, that's priority around this motherfucker. Like, point blank.
So it's, but, you know, so so what it sounds like is your dad had it down to the point to where, like, no one had to worry about nothing.
No one.
How many niggas can say that, though?
No, is that everybody can't say that, but nigga gotta understand, like, camaraderie, leisure time, all that type of shit is a part of sanity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know if I'm feeling fucked up, I gotta get out. You know what I mean? And so if somebody got a problem with me doing that, this ain't really finna work, because I gotta do that. I've gotta be away from everything, everyone in this motherfucking house sometimes in order for me to, you know what I mean?
I feel like my dad did that too. Like, if he ever got mad, he'll just, like, not, like, leave rudely or whatever. He'll just, like, leave, and until one day he didn't come back.
Not the milk. Not even come back with the milk.
Right.
I just like.
but okay. I'm gonna flip it on y'all. Mm-hmm. What if you have a person who maybe he's not doing, maybe he's struggling a little bit, maybe in the financial world, right? Or he's lacking. Wife and woman is on him, because that's more common than anything. You know what I'm saying? That's more common. A lot, right? And then, but at the same time, me and you, Chief, we understand. At the end of the day, just sometimes to collect our thoughts, we still need that time.
Yeah, I gotta get out.
But as a woman, you don't need no time. You need to do this, and the third. How are you? What you think about that?
Like women who don't feel like a man needs time.
You need to put the priorities first, and then you can have your time.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
What do I feel about that?
Yeah, like, do you think there's a balance, or do you think, like, hey, like, I understand, like, you doing what you got to do, as long as I'm seeing progression, it's cool? Like, how do you feel?
If I see progression, yes, it's cool. Now, if you just, like, straight out, like, don't give a damn, you just always out, and you're not putting your priorities first, because then it's a problem. Then I feel like that's a big problem. Because you got to think about it. It's called, what is it called? Time management. And if you don't know how to prioritize, like, your life, you're never going to get to where you want to go.
That's true, too. I mean, how many of us really do
So
that?
sometimes when women push dudes, like,
it's for the better.
It's not bad, but it's how you push them. It's how you say it, and it's how it comes out. Just like when he texts you, it's just how you say it. Because he could have said it a different way, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think women is, you know, usually is the pushing is coming from a pure place of good, you know, good intentions. But like you said, sometimes it just look like, man, you nagging me.
Yeah, because they talk we talk with our feelings. We don't talk with, like,
you insulting motherfuckers. You calling them broke. This happens.
Oh, okay.
Does it not happen?
Of course.
Like, come on, like, this shit happens. Like, I'm just telling you the truth. Two people.
Yeah.
Like.
Two people.
Two people, bro.
Like, this happens to people.
Yeah.
It don't happen to me, but it definitely happens to people.
Yeah, you're a broke ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing this. Like, you need to step up. Like,
that's her frustration speaking.
Yeah, but you know what I feel like, bro?
We need to be in a better place.
You know,
you're not applying yourself, nigga. That's what she's saying.
And that's exactly what she's saying. But, you know, so sometimes, I guess it all depends on the person, right? Like, some nigga might hit you for some shit like that.
No.
I'm not granting that. I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying I believe that.
You know what I mean? Like, cause those are some words that we're men, bro. That shit.
That pierces. You call a nigga broke.
You hurt me.
I mean, you remember we was on the playground, nigga. You ain't care if they call your mama crackhead unless she was.
True.
We used to be fighting. Then you call my mom what, nigga? You know your mom. There's some shit that she be doing. There's some shit you done seen some apparatus. You don't know what that's about. You know what I mean? Like that's what made you mad.
That's right.
If it really hit where it hurt,
that's
type
right.
deal. You know.
That's right. That's right. So yeah, man. You know, I'm just there's a happy medium, right? I guess for men, communication is always key.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. Constant nagging is I mean, that's always gonna be annoying. But like, if I get cussed out, like if I get a text message, if I got a story right now this long, getting cursed out, I'm just gonna read it. I'm gonna analyze, and I'm gonna say, like, all right, like, okay, you know what I'm saying, like, because usually it's
okay. Don't just say okay.
No, I'm not just gonna say. Yeah. I'm gonna be like, all right, like I listen. Like, what do you want? Like, okay. There's a problem. Let me fix the problem. Because I ain't gonna lie, girls are really not hard to please. It's like y'all are, but y'all aren't at the same time. Because it'd be like something small, it just mean the world to y'all. You see what I'm saying? Like something little.
And most of the time, when females like have an issue or a problem, you just gotta listen.
Literally.
But if you don't listen and you try to say something back, that's when they start nagging. Like,
see, because I be on some solution-based shit, right? So I'd be like, well, what do you want me to do? Now I realize sometimes she don't even want you to do anything. She wants you to say it, and then you listen to it, and that's it. I'm trying to figure a solution out. Some shit, some problems.
Damn, I must be prideful little motherfucker.
Why?
Well, I'm like this. Okay, I got you. All right. Next, and I'm on to the next. But don't get it twisted.
Okay.
When I'm going back on my quarters, or when I'm about to lay down, or I'm laying down, or I'm at my office,
you're reflecting.
You know why though, bro? Because I do a lot of self-reflection. It's important because that's the only way you get better. I learned that from football. Like I can't be around a nigga who I'm busting his ass every damn day. I gotta go after the veterans. That's who I'm looking after. I gotta go against the veterans every damn day. That's how I get the respect. That's how I get the respect of the team, my coaches, blah, blah, blah. That's how I get on film.
Did they ever tell you they respected you?
Yeah, you know what? Hey, no. That's actually a great question. I got a great story behind that.
Yeah,
so
I'm saying, like can I add some context to it?
Yep.
Like, you ever did something like, you know what, bro? Like they would fuck with you. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, let me tell you something. Veterans always fuck with me, but I'm gonna answer your question directly.
Big homies like you.
Big homies always love me, bro, because I always understood first. You know what I'm saying? May not always have been able to articulate what they were saying at that particular time all the time, but I have like great understanding. Like I get what you're trying to say or do.
Okay.
Right? So my rookie year, with that same concept, I knew what I had to do. Like I'm not gonna hang around the rookies. I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm gonna go after these veterans. I'm gonna see what they do. I'm gonna talk their lingo. I'm gonna try to get their money. Blah blah blah. I'm busting my ass on special teams, nigga. I'm talking about right after I run fucking 50, 60 yards downfield, I'm right back in line. Coach Al Saunders, who back up? I got a coach. You know what I mean? Like I'm that workhorse. Veterans see that. They know you're trying to make the team. They know you're trying to get a check. So they like that because that's not only gonna make the team better. That's also gonna make them better. Because, you know, maybe they 8 years, 7 years in. So one day after practice, Corey Chavis, you know Corey Chavis, Cardinals free safety, dope, made a lot of money, millions. He's talking to the rookies, and he was like, "Yo, New York," because I came out of high school. He's like, "New York, stand up." He's like, "You see this boy right here? He working. He doing this. He doing that. Y'all boys gotta follow." That shit was like the biggest thing to me, cause like that's my hard work paying off. Like nigga notice that shit. You feel me? Like so, so that answers your point. So shut up.
No, he's respected.
I'm respected, nigga.
Cool.
Respected.
Did you ever have a moment where maybe somebody you looked up to showed you some respect or some love, and it kind of made you feel good?
In all humility, in all honesty, it happened so much I couldn't even highlight. To be honest.
What about the first time?
it happened. I get it all the time. Elders, my pops, big homies, all kind of people.
You don't remember that first time, like, at all?
Nah, bro. It's.
What about the time when you
I don't take compliments well, so I just be like trying to get past it. I don't like compliments like that.
Okay.
It makes me feel like awkward.
Okay.
Because I don't know what to say. When I'm supposed to just say thank you. Okay, I don't be knowing what to say. Like, let's just move on. Let's just go. I'm not the victory lap nigga. Like, let's keep.
I
let's
learned
keep
all praise to the Most High.
That's it. Like, I just God,
yeah,
the Lord,
that's it.
Most High. He did it, not me. You know what I mean? And that's it. Go ahead, Asad. Would you ask me a follow up?
Oh, no, I remember you told a story where you beat somebody up in front of everybody.
Oh yeah.
Was that maybe a...
That may be one of the earliest ones I
That wasn't
remember,
cool.
for sure. Yeah, I beat this kid, Drew. I beat Drew. That was my boy too. I used to go with his sister. See, he was fighting behind his sister.
Mm-hmm.
So I had spit in his sister's face or something like that. Me and his sister got in a fight. I spit in her face. I was real. I was very disrespectful.
That's hella disrespectful.
I was very Lashonda was her name.
Why?
Lashonda. We had got in a fight, mind you. We're in elementary school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think I'm in 3rd grade. She like in 4th or 5th, whatever. And his dad, like, I fuck with them. Like, I fuck with their family a lot. But like, they didn't have the love from the hood like I did. You feel me? I was from the hood. So, like, you know, whatever I spit in Lashonda's face. I don't know what we're fighting about. What we possibly could be fighting about.
Yeah.
As children, we're having a fucking.
It's my crayon box.
We're having a full-fledged toxic couple situation, and we're like 9 and 10.
Right.
And whenever I spit in her face, boom, slammed the door in her face. She was like, I was trying to get in my house, and she came, so I spit in her face. I slammed the door, boom, in my front door. And she went home, boom, she told her pops gonna bring her brother. Like, nigga, you gotta see this nigga, boom, boom, nigga, the whole hood was out. I'm telling you, the block was full, nigga. And I get to beating this boy up in like the my driveway, like it had like walls, like cement walls. So I started hitting his head off the wall. Boom. Boom. And then the big homie came, he was like, hey man, like, nah, like, he had enough, bro. He had enough. And it was bad because his pops was a boxer. So his pops is telling him while we're fighting, like, do that move I taught you.
He probably whooped his ass.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
Niggas, the girls, everybody like, you taught your son to get fucked up. Niggas is talking hella shit. I'm telling you, it was bad. It was bad.
Yeah.
And after that, that's when niggas start really giving me the prop for having hands. So that's probably the earliest memory of something like that. Like,
Okay.
But I ain't gonna lie. Like, in all honesty, it happens like all the time.
I was talking to Hassad off camera after earlier, and I was telling him like, "Yo, bro, this dude got a lot of power in a sense, cause you know Hassad, right? He's like real. Nah, I ain't. No, I'm just real nonchalant." I was like, "Yo, bro, you know how like well respected you are, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't even know, bro. Like, he was telling me, you know, a guy that he was talking to that I know that I've hung out with.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, that's a big fucking deal, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
a top.
You know what I'm
NFL
saying?
player,
A top NFL player, bro. Like, you know how many different circles you can be in if you just, and like, I get it. Like, Hassad doesn't want to, bro, just use your platform to get to more people, bro, because you know the type of rooms you can be in. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I know he's still young. Hassad, where you at?
He on the phone.
Oh,
man.
man. But nah, man, I should have asked him that question. I should have. I should have turned you back on the question. But yeah, that guy's a good dude.
I got a question for Kat. What's the most player shit like a dude that ever did to you?
What do you mean player?
Like what you would feel like it's some player shit.
Something you remember,
like damn, like he really did that. Yeah. Like, you know, hats off to him.
I want to know because I know I ain't do a lot of anything.
Play shit.
Well, just nice, you know.
That like sticks out above the rest.
Like, a guy ever take his jacket off and put it like over a puddle. I remember that shit. I remember I was like, what the fuck I do that shit for? I can't even wear it.
Well, I remember at one time when I was at JR Crickets, I was just working, and he walked in and he saw it was like a mark on my face. It was like somewhere, I think somebody like jobbed me, but it was like by mistake. It wasn't.
Well, it wasn't a fight.
It wasn't a fight, no.
We need to hear some fight stories of Cat too, but go ahead.
No, I don't fight. But,
Can you fight?
yes, I can.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so he saw the scratch, whatever it was, and he was like, it was somebody that worked there that did it to me. It was a dude, but he did it by mistake. So when he walked in, he was like, "What's on your face?" And I was like, "Oh, he hit me by mistake." Like I couldn't even finish my sentence, and he asked him like, "What's up? Like, you getting females now?" So I'm telling him like, "Don't do that." Like,
but that was sweet
I
to
thought,
you, though.
yeah, I thought that was nice because it's like
He stood up for you.
Yeah, it was sweet.
Man.
Yeah.
What about you? What's the most player shit you ever done though?
Bro, damn, niggas don't think I ain't got shit going on.
Damn, you don't be going on dates. You ain't did nothing player. You're just
Nah,
going
man.
to dorm rooms.
Nah. Let's see. I mean, outside of like, you know what, bro? I'm not gonna even hold you up.
Go ahead, bro.
I don't remember, and I don't know. I don't know.
It can be something sweet. It doesn't have to be
Like some flowers.
material.
You a flower buyer?
No, I mean by choice. I have to, right?
By force?
By force, bro.
Now listen. I used to be like that. Then I started realizing
That shit
power.
don't mean
No.
nothing, Chief.
No.
It don't mean
No, listen.
anything,
Yes, it
bro.
does though.
That
It
shit
don't
be-
mean shit to you. It means everything
Bro,
to that woman.
okay, let me ask you something.
Everything.
When you buy some flowers for your rib, right? Oh yeah, thank you. You got the little card joint and everything, right?
I ain't getting cards. That's too far.
All right, cool.
Just the flowers.
Especially for Mother's Day, right?
Come on.
You know, I'm gonna try you. Right? So, so you get the flowers. Where are them shits after 2 days?
Bro, do you know I've seen women try to keep flowers alive as to extend the life of the flower as much as possible.
Where are yours?
It doesn't matter. They're in
Well,
in the thing still.
But they have the flowers in the box that last for a long time. Right?
What?
I think so.
It's like it's like I don't know what it's called.
They
but it's
real?
like in a glass.
Listen,
Yeah.
you know that I've got them. Let me tell you something.
It's like in a glass and it's like hella roses. In it.
I was having
It's pretty.
a fucked up situation. I had landed myself I landed myself in some hot water, so to speak. And I had a woman that was very upset with me. I was blocked, and we wasn't staying together at the time. So what I did was, I'm like, all right, watch this. I sent flowers probably 3 days in a row, like them ones you talking about. 3 days in a row. I'm still blocked. All right, I'm gonna think outside the box. You know what I sent on the 4th day? Like on the 1st day of Christmas.
Right.
I'm crying.
On the 4th day, nigga bag at the door.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the flowers ain't work. Purse at the door. Now what?
Guess I'm
Hey, listen. Bet I wasn't blocked after that purse came.
Yeah.
But that's not the most. That's not the most player should do because I had to. That was me trying to come out of adversity.
Yeah. I mean, I sent my girl to Miami one time.
Without you.
Yeah.
That's some player shit.
That was a bad move, man.
It's
you know why it was a bad move?
Dumb, but
it was like it was like on fucking like Memorial Weekend.
What happened?
Kiss her goodbye.
What happened? She went to Miami.
I sent her. I sent her. I'm like, yo, go chill.
Why would you do that?
I just needed
Why did you,
my
send it
time,
to,
bro.
like-
I needed my time. This is when I was in the world, guys. I just had to just.
Alright, well,
I
she
sent
got
to
her time
Miami
and you
with
got your
it.
time.
Yeah. See,
Well,
it was good, but then it got bad, right?
You sent her to. Listen.
Actually, it was either Labor Day weekend. It was like one of them things where like college gets out. It was like on one.
Yeah, that was just a bad move, bro. That was ill.
I don't know. Yeah,
But you know what? I'm actually let me tell you something. I'm actually a good person.
No, we know that.
Yeah, I'm a good person, bro.
A great person.
You know what I mean?
Miami.
I'm a great person,
Labor
man.
Day.
Like when, especially if I have like a real good connection with you.
Where you put her up at?
What hotel was that?
Some player shit or some
Was
regular
it
shit?
Liv?
You fucking flew her out there and put her up.
No, Salakia. No, I'm wrong and I'm lying. No, her friend stayed out there.
Oh, so she went to her friend's house.
Her college roommate.
Still player, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You had
Just
to break
wrong
the bank.
timing. Wrong time. So I
College
ain't have to.
roommate.
Nah.
Mm.
But she just
That
needed a
was
trip.
red,
She just needed a trip.
She just needed a trip.
Going back
Send her
down
ass to
memory
Kansas.
lane.
Sending you to
Bye.
Kansas.
Canada?
Somewhere not cool.
Yeah. And oh, you know what? Nah, hell, I took her to Cancun.
That's players. You took her to
You know what I'm
Cancun.
saying? You know, free trip.
But sending her to Miami without you, that was some players. It was stupid though.
It was stupid. I knew when as I was purchasing the ticket, like, nigga, what am I doing? I'm doing it anyway.
That's a nigga. I like the way you think.
Hopefully she came back.
She came back, right?
Yeah.
Okay, as long as she came back.
I'm unforgivable, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm unforgivable.
Listen, man, most player shit. This is what I think is the most player shit I did.
Mm-hmm.
So, young lady I had been talking to, she was in Charlotte. She was flying to Houston. So I'm like, what's up? Like where you going? Boom, boom. She's like, yeah, I got a layover in Atlanta. You know, I stay right by the airport.
Oh.
So I'm like, look. I'm like, how long you your layover? She's like, it ain't but like 45 minutes. I'm like, all right, that's too short to come out.
I remember this.
You remember this? They wasn't even that long.
Yeah, I remember.
So I'm like,
I do. I can vouch for you. I'm
like, look, don't eat y'all. I'm gonna be up there. Nigga, I bought a flight just to
Yo.
get through security, just to go fuck with her on the layover.
When he told me he did that, I was
That's
like,
shit.
nigga.
You've never heard of
I
no
never
nigga that
heard
did
of no
some
shit like that.
I'm
Got
a
through
nigga that think
security,
outside the box.
got frisk, all that. Because, you know, shit is
Hey,
tight.
look, I'm coming
Shit
through
is
with
hot.
no bag now.
Yeah.
I'm just walking through this motherfucker.
Shit is hot, especially at that time, right? A little bit.
No, I was good by then.
Oh, okay.
I was good by then.
Okay.
They didn't fuck with me no more.
But I'm just saying, still.
I wouldn't even have did it if that was going
Yeah, okay.
That's too much. Because they're going to be like, where you going? If I ain't going, they're going to be tripping if I don't get on the plane.
Like, who
You see what I'm
does
saying?
that?
Nigga, I bought a ticket, nigga, to get through. She was like, man, she kept like, man, this nigga, he really did it.
Bro,
I'm really that
I
type of
forgot
nigga.
about that. See, I gotta open my eyes up.
See what I'm saying?
I'm getting
Player
better,
shit.
though. I'm getting better, though. I'm listening.
I'm listening. You listening?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I always listen, bro. Like, you know how it is, right? Like, right when you know you got, like, some great stuff that you want to do and think of, and then maybe, like, an argument happens, you be like,
Fuck this.
all right.
No, bro, so legitimately. All the
You
time.
know-
I'd be like, yo, I
You
was
don't
just
even know what I was
about
about to
all
do
kind of
for you,
shit.
you know.
Like, oh, all right, fuck you.
Yeah.
Hassan,
Yeah,
where
Hassan,
we at?
yeah.
What's today?
Yeah.
Yeah, we outside.
And
my
then,
nigga.
and then
Fuck
it comes,
that.
and then it comes up, and you know you can't say anything, right? Because you don't want to give it away. You don't ever do anything. We don't ever go to. Bitch, if you just shut your fucking mouth, I was literally about to do something. You didn't even know. You didn't even know.
I messed that up a lot of times. I was arguing.
You see?
I was supposed to get something for my birthday and I didn't get it because it was a bad argument. It was horrible.
That's something. But Kat, let me listen. A little information from me and G,
For the
right?
male perspective.
For the record, guys are willing to do a lot of that cool shit that you like. It may take a little time sometimes, but once he does it, like gets in the groove of it, he'll do it more. But I'm telling you, yo, you're right around the corner from getting something or doing something. Just be quiet.
Oh, you're always right.
Yeah, just be quiet. No, not in a sense like that, but for real, be quiet though.
She gets
no offense.
No, she learned.
Yeah,
she got it.
You know what I'm saying?
How do you feel about somebody coming to you as a woman though? Like you with a nigga and a girl, she want to come to you as a woman
Okay.
about this man.
And say what?
I mean, you know, maybe she was talking to him. Maybe they had a brief encounter. You know,
she want to get at you a little bit.
like, you know, I'm just letting you know I'm coming to you as a woman. I'm letting you, she's in your DMs. I'm letting you know, like, you know, me and him been talking.
It's happened a lot of times. But it's so crazy because I don't be talking to them. I don't know what it is like.
You don't respond to the girl?
I do respond. I thought it was funny.
Or the guy that she's talking about is who you're not talking to.
No, I'm saying like half of the time I know these people through like the club or just meeting them in person, and half of the time they'll think that I'm talking to the person. Oh,
so they're coming to you as a woman, but it's like off point. Like I'm not like you're coming to me about a nigga. I don't even deal with him.
They really want to know if she fucking with him.
They're asking me like, you know, what type of relationship y'all got going on, stuff like that. I got one girl. It was different. It was weird. I hired when I was at Uncle. I hired this dude to be a bar back, and she hit she was texting me through his DMs, and she was like, "Oh, don't hire him. cause he has AIDS. Like it was like I'm like, what the fuck? What kind of fucking what kind of fucking
Damn,
like?
that's
It was
that's
just
kind of
weird.
extreme.
It was weird. Like so, I kind of like didn't say anything.
Yeah.
I kind of like went and told the other manager. I was like, bro, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to say back, but she was the one using his phone saying I have like basically playing on his phone, and he told me he was like, no, she thinks that me and you talk, so she doesn't want me working here at Encore and blah blah blah. She was trying to get me fired, so I was just like, just handle your business at home and don't bring that.
Like, don't bring that to the job. Yeah, no, like I had.
And I'm gonna say this too. If I'm ever talking to somebody and a girl hit me up, it's not your business what I got going on, because if he did not put a ring on her finger, he's not yours.
Oh wait.
I'm just saying, like,
she cold as ice. You hear that? Like, nigga, that's not even your business. Whatever I got going on with him, that's our thing. It ain't got nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Listen, I had a previous situation, right, which I've really been trying not to talk about publicly since it ended. But like, she used to like, I'm like, no bullshit. She'll go on every girl. She'll go on my stuff. Every girl, but she know like I got a type. Typically, so if you fit the profile,
she looking.
Boom, she's in your DM. What's up, like what, like, but she come on some smooth shit, like, oh, like, cause she was new to being the Israelite shit like that. She's like, oh, like, what's going on, sis? She'll be like, oh, what's up, sis? Like, boom, boom, like, oh, how long you been learning? Or, shit like that. And the girl answer, and she'll be like, yeah. So like, are you like courting anybody? Or you got a husband? Are you dealing with anybody? She's fishing for my name. Right, and she's fished and got my name before. You see what I'm saying? And then she'll come on. I'm like number one, like stupid. You know what I mean? Like you already know
it's gonna get back
how
to me.
We are operating.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like so, I don't even know why you're doing that. Number one,
yeah,
you're not even the first person I'm involved with. So why do you think you can do that? Number one, and then but she was doing it, and then look, this is. I'm getting ready to tell the illest story ever.
You gonna divulge it?
I'm gonna divulge. I know Cat's got to go soon. I have to divulge this, right?
Okay.
God, I probably shouldn't tell this story.
No. How about if you can figure out if you want to take it off? Just say
you started it.
This story right here, this is the illest story. This is the illest story ever, nigga.
Okay.
Just bleep it.
Listen, I don't think you guys understand how ill of a story this is. So, one of the girls she followed, right? So, this was 2020. We went to Vegas in August, right? Oh, a gang of us, right? And she came. The girl I'm talking about, who was DMing people, she came, whatever. And another girl came, right? This other girl I started talking to from New York, she came. And we were staying at MGM Grand, and she was staying at what's that shit? Excalibur. You know the castle. She's staying at Excalibur. So she with her cousin. She with her
classic fucking hotel.
Yeah.
Right
So she came with her cousin. I came with the girl, right? And then like all the bros, right? So like so the first day, like I left in the room. Boom, I came down to see her. Okay, cool, whatever. We just did a little quick meet and greet, whatever, because I hadn't seen her in person before.
Yeah.
So I took Kat with me because she had her cousin. So I'm like, I'm trying to see what's really going on. So whatever, we went meet and greet, whatever. Okay, cool. So what happens is the next day is Saturday, right? That was Friday. So Saturday comes, and we get done teaching or whatever. We get back to the room, and I seen somebody. No, that's not what happened. So I'm like, I leave. Like I'm like I gotta do something. I gotta meet somebody. Like I gotta go. I leave her in the room. I go on a whole date. We go to the Venetian, right? We go to the Venetian. We ate. It's some shit black something in the Venetian. We ate. Look.
Why didn't you tell her that
No, listen. Stop. You're not even ready for the rest of the story.
Okay.
Trust me, nigga.
Okay.
You're not ready, nigga.
Okay.
I got
go ahead. You can. Okay, listen. The girl.
I know about the one that was. The one that was DMing people. Which one? That's the one you was on a date with?
No. I left her in the MGM. I left her in the room.
Okay.
I'm on a date with a whole other girl, right?
I'm caught up.
Right. I'm on a date with a whole other girl. So we in the Venetian, boom. So we go. Her cousin is like, they got some shit next to the Venetian, like they built like some whole little alley that's got a Ferris wheel. It's got the fucking zip line. So her cousin want to go on the zip line. We meet back up with her cousin. Her cousin want to go on the zip line. We're just sitting up under this thing. I'm talking about like two teenagers. You know what I'm saying? This is hours.
Good old time.
Listen, this is hours.
That's some good fun, right
Mind
there.
you, she's in the room this
And
whole
she can see
time.
you?
No, she's just in the MGM. So look, she don't know what I'm doing. So whatever, I'm with her. Look. It's about to take another turn. It's a girl that live in Vegas. That I know. So she like, I'm like, boom, let's whatever. So mind you, I just left the Venetian got different restaurants. So I'm at like the black, it's black something or whatever. So I'm like, all right, boom, like meet me at Grand Lux, like 7:45 type deal. So the other girl, so I walk her and her cousin, boom, come back to the Venetian. I got another date at the Grand Lux. Look, so by this time, it's like 6 hours I left this girl in the room. I come back up to the room. She's mad as
I mean,
she's mad as fuck. I'm like, man, shut up, man. Let's go.
Let's go. Like,
she's dressed. I'm like, man, let's go.
Did you ever feel bad for stuff like that?
That was kind of wild.
I'm gonna be fully honest with you.
Please.
I feel like nothing but that nigga because it's the way I'll be real with you. There's no other way for me to feel about it. I pulled out of a triple date, nigga.
So was she texting you at least? That was his whole motive. I need to pull this
Oh no,
off.
she wasn't texting me. She knew better. She knew better than that.
So what would you say to someone that said you're inconsiderate?
I wouldn't give a fuck. Listen.
Would you consider
Hold
what you did inconsiderate?
No. Let me finish my story. Then y'all can question, right?
Let's think of some time.
Because I want to get through it. So look,
Okay.
no, fuck that. I don't really care what anybody's opinion of this is. So whatever. I get back in the room. She's fucking hot. I'm like, man, shut up. Let's go. I'm just like, come on. So we go down. I get her a couple drinks.
Probably the wrong thing to do.
Oh
no.
I get her a couple drinks. Whatever. We're kicking it. We got all these matching outfits. Whatever. We have matching outfits.
Oh shit.
So we got all these matching outfits and shit. And
in Vegas.
Yeah, we in Vegas matching
I
to the.
was thinking like a swoosh Nike suit.
No, we had some ones, but I had like the shirt. It's a shirt I wore. I think on Friday. If you remember Friday class, whatever. If you wear the shirt I wore on Friday, it was like this.
Like the blue one?
No, it's like green and black, and I had the ones, the green and black.
Okay.
Ones like the neon green, whatever. So, whatever. So the bros called me, and they had the courthouse. Everybody's kicking it. So I'm like, oh, let's go over there.
And they're there.
No.
Okay.
So we go over there, bro. I leave her ass in the living room. I'm talking to the bro till like 8 in the morning. We get in the lift to go back because we're the fucking Vegas to go back to the strip. Now girl I had to date with. She waking up. She want breakfast. So look, I get to the hotel, take her up to the room,
Go back downstairs.
get her in the room, go back downstairs, go to breakfast. 4 dates. That's 4 dates.
Now
that's 4 dates.
Hold
on.
He's the
Hold
worst dude on this show.
No, listen.
Even after everything I've ever said, that's bad.
Listen.
That's horrible.
Listen, that is MVP. Hassan, is that an MVP performance? Yes or no?
Honestly, bro.
Is that an MVP performance,
I
nigga?
feel bad for the girl.
Is that an MVP performance?
You talking about a triple date?
Quadruple.
Because he
It was
went
a
on
quadruple.
breakfast. He had breakfast.
Because I had breakfast. And all of them fine.
Bro, that's bad, bro. That's so bad. I can't go with you on this one, Chief, because that's wrong.
Is that an MVP performance?
The performance, the ability. Now here's what
I am the real MVP.
And the fact that you weren't fucking stressing and sweating
I'm
all
the
the
Zoe.
time, nigga,
Well,
I'm
you
the
got some
fucking
balls.
Zoe.
It's a feat that
You're
requires
lucky.
much planning and timing, and it's
Ice water in your veins.
He just
it's,
went.
Yeah.
you know,
You gotta have a killer instinct to it. And I was not stressed out at any point.
You lucky. You would have been fighting Mike Tyson a couple of times in Vegas that night in that room. I'm just saying.
Now, let me say this though.
Can he explain
Hold on.
why it's
Now
so
let me say this though. And now I'm gonna let y'all have it after this.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about all this. The girl who was in the room, the one I was messing with, the one who was DMing everybody, the biggest problem in our relationship, and I just thought she was always tripping all the time.
She's a maggot.
No, Hassan, let me just say what I gotta say, and y'all can say whatever. She's not a maggot at all. What it was is I really was never that into her, and she could tell, and it fucked with her security and her self-esteem, because the way she looks, the type of response men would typically give to her and treat her.
Yeah.
I just wasn't doing it because you're fine, but that's regular. Like I'm not dealing with that, and that's not like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not. It wasn't the pedestal. The next nigga put her on. I'm not putting her on that pedestal, and it wasn't even just that because her looks were there, but like I just was never that into her. So I did fuck with herself. Like so the reason why I was able to go and do that, what I did, if I went to Vegas with somebody else, I'm not gonna do that. But I'm just like, I'm not feeling you that much. But the girl that's staying in the Excalibur, I'm feeling her. So I'm gonna put you on the back for her. You see what I'm saying?
I get it.
So now, in actuality, was that really probably the best way for me to do something? No. But I'm still the MVP. Go ahead.
No. When you put it like that, you had to really roll out the carpet. You know what I'm saying?
Because if I went to Vegas with one of my wives, and I'm supposed to go with the other one. I'm not doing that.
You're more so proving a point at this point.
No, I'm just trying to enjoy Vegas.
No, I know,
and
but
you're in Vegas. I want to enjoy. I want your face.
You did all that just so now you could talk about it.
No, because I always.
Part of it.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Number one, we didn't.
Did you ever think I'm gonna really talk about this shit later?
Not on camera, bro. Not
on
camera.
No, but he said that.
Because honestly, I don't.
I'm not trying to pick up myself for
what
I did.
I ain't gonna lie. Everybody does not know that story. Oh. That is a story that Asad, you know it. And Nashar, have I ever told you that story?
Well, that's why I said the N-word.
Everybody don't know that story.
I was correct.
But men say like
the N-word.
A female can be like look pretty and everything, but it's all about the vibes. Like,
bro, it's all about the vibes. And she was cool.
Here's the question.
But like she why just
invite her out then? Why even?
Bro, he probably thought if he did that it would be a better experience.
That's my question. That's how you vibe.
Nashar, I was with that girl though. We was in a full-fledged relationship. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So that's like, it's not like, I just invited a girl. I ain't
got you.
We really was dealing with each other.
Got you.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Over, how long was I dealing with her?
So really, so
how long? It was like
he did that because he could.
Like a year, a little over a year.
I
did it because I could. Yes, I did it because I could.
Yeah, okay, all right. So I get what he said. Listen, I'm not saying that's smart for every person, but I get why he got away with it, and I get why he did it.
And I gotta really debate whether or not I'm gonna let YouTube see that.
That's a tough one,
because that was monster.
Because niggas gonna be like, that nigga's a scumbag.
This nigga's a monster. But it's not like I was sleeping with these girls and stuff like that. At least,
you know how it is.
Damn, you know.
You might as well.
You know what?
But they say even if you're not sleeping with a girl, if feelings is involved, like that's deeper than having sex with a female.
If you're just.
Well, yeah, but you know the feelings get deeper once you. If it's good if you have the feelings built up before intimacy, 1,000%. But then if you already do, then once the intimacy come, you niggas is gonna be in
for real.
Deep.
So what's wrong with taking women to nice places and having lunch with them and stuff?
Nothing's wrong with it, but when you leave a girl in the hotel, that's why somebody might say, I left her in the hotel.
Oh, well, you didn't leave her on the fucking street.
No, nigga, but hold on. He might
I left her in a nice MGM Grand.
Because he left her in the hotel.
By herself.
No, he might as well have, because he left her in the hotel.
No,
he had a date.
Listen.
Had a good time. She was in there bored.
Here's the thing though. Hell no. Here's the thing. Because this is where my plan went bad.
I'm gonna pull your move. I side with a girl, bro. I don't think you did a good thing.
Oh, that's fine, because you know I'm gonna side with the girl usually. Exactly. But listen though, here's where the plan went wrong. Cap had his girl there.
Yeah.
So how I tried to play it was because I already had got them like let's introduce them. Let's get that going. So what I was trying to do was I was trying to tell Cap y'all take her
What?
You just take her with you
y'all
let her be a third wheel.
Girls hang out.
Let her be a third wheel or something because.
Divide and conquer.
But they're gonna ask. I know the question's gonna be where the fuck am I at? I know it. I know it.
I mean, why didn't you just let the girls hang out? We know
people. Hold on.
Listen, I was trying to figure something out, but it didn't work. She just sat in that room, and I had the time of my life.
That's just a bad guy.
I had the time of my life. I went to the
If she would have ordered room service, would you have paid for it?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, motherfucker. This nigga over here talking like you just dogged this girl. She could have ordered an ice cream sundae.
My car was on the room.
Pizza. Hold on. First and foremost, hold on, bro.
She'd have gambled. She could have gambled on your dime.
Listen. Okay.
No,
If you've been in multiple relationships, then you would understand exactly what me and Kat know.
Which is what?
And
What do you know? That I'm a
Chief
dirtbag?
definitely motherfucking knows.
Am I a dirtbag?
That you're a beta.
Cat, am I a dirtbag?
You're not a
Just
dirtbag.
tell me.
Were
If
you
you
a
were-
dirtbag
I
at that
think
point?
that
I
I
couldn't
don't.
have done that,
maybe
bro.
because I'm not a man, but I think
Nah.
that situation was fucked up.
You think
Listen.
it was fucked up? You think I did the girl wrong leaving? What was the most wrong part?
I probably would have been
Bro,
fighting.
you was gone for like.
If you was in the MGM Grand,
I would have been fighting.
I would have never left
See?
you.
You walked in that door,
Mike
it was
Tyson
gonna be a
like-
straight.
Listen,
Bro,
but
Why?
You was gone.
What do you
for
mean?
fucking
Hold on.
You invited me all the
Hold
way
on,
from
listen.
another state to another state,
Yeah.
and I'm in the whole room by myself. Like,
Listen,
I could do that at home.
let's get this. Let's get
I
it
need
straight.
to go.
You not getting left in the MGM Grand. Though. She got left in the MGM. I would never leave you in the MGM Grand.
Bro.
I wouldn't leave you in no hotel room,
That's
not for
right.
that long, not so I could go on a date with. I'm not. I wouldn't do that to you. Would I do that to her? There's a lot of girls I would not do that to. She just happened to be a girl that I would do
In
that
hindsight,
to.
I think she deserved it.
No, in hindsight, she certainly
I think.
fucking
Okay.
deserves
I
it.
think you should
that's
do
why
it
he
again.
didn't like the girl like
No,
that.
I
You
think
know what?
she
No,
deserves
no.
to get
okay.
it.
No, hold on.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Why did they say?
I hope
why
she
did-
gets
why-
left in another hotel,
Why
in a
did you-
Motel 6
Why did
with
he say that she
roaches,
deserved
nigga.
it?
They got
Oh, I
roaches.
No, because he know the girl,
Yeah, I
man.
know.
Oh, okay.
But listen, I want to say this. Everything that went wrong with me and her situation is entirely my fault because I pulled the trigger on something that I shouldn't have, knowing damn well I shouldn't have, and I never really was all that into her. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I had a problem I had to work through of leading people on.
You were learning, bro.
Yeah, I was just leading people on and
What
things
were you
like
doing,
that.
leading
And then
you
and
on?
then she do shit like, damn, like what, you don't really fuck with me? It's like, nah, like I fuck with you, like
No,
nah.
good and well, you know deep down inside that you don't.
Wow.
Yo, bro, I done. Yo, look, give me some. I got you. No, I've done it, bro.
And
You
guess
tricking
what?
yourself,
No,
bro.
and guess
We're
what?
tricking ourselves.
And guess what? Girls do it all the fucking time. Why
All
you can't
the
do it?
time.
Y'all don't do it?
That's a good point.
I'm a victim of it, so don't fucking lie.
That's a good point, and that's a great guy.
We do it all the time.
I didn't deserve it.
Do you do it
You
all
never
the time?
deserve
You
it,
said we.
John.
What about you? Personally.
Why did it be me?
I just want to know.
I mean, yeah.
See what I'm saying?
I
You
just
know
want to
what?
see where it's gonna go.
You want to see where it's gonna go?
You
Well,
just wanna see-
no, but that's a little different though. That's a little different because you're at least like maybe you can go somewhere. No, you're not. You're
Yeah,
not.
this is a different situation. He's like with the person. Like you're not gonna do that. To
No,
with
but
the
see,
person
I
you're with.
should-
Oh,
I
yeah,
should-
no.
I shouldn't have got.
But you were
I shouldn't have got with her. I should have.
Yeah,
that's
that's a
the
little
problem.
different. It's a little
I should have
different.
never got with her. But guess what? My relationship with her damn near saved our life. Well, to say me and a lot of other men's life one day.
Cause you gotta learn, Kurt. You gotta learn.
No, not a learning curve. Like legitimately, like we were. There was a situation where we were somewhere and there was a curfew. You couldn't get no food. We didn't have no food, no water, nothing. You couldn't buy no food. You couldn't do anything in this place, right? Due to what was going on, and you know, she came through with the food and the drinks for all everything, man.
Yeah,
So guess what? If I wasn't with her for no other reason,
He's justified, man.
that one
You
right
know,
there.
I'm talking shit, but you know, she was all right.
Yeah, she was cool, but she just was doing too much. But like I said, I realized why she did too much because it was fucking with her that I really wasn't.
She wasn't receiving.
Yeah, like
What she
Towards the end, she started acting
I
like a
don't-
bundle of sticks.
Bro,
towards the end, yeah.
she was
That's
a
what I was
bundle
like.
of
I'm not even.
As bad as
I'm
a
saying
guy,
it. I said it. Hassad said it. Get mad at Hassad.
as bad
I
as
said
a
the shit,
guy
man.
I could be, and I've done
Yeah.
a lot of crazy
Since
shit.
you divulged that one story, I think it's only right that I spoke.
Yeah,
on
I
that.
think that's.
I think it's. only
I've
right.
never heard that, so I
What-
mean,
what-
it's good to know that.
The
you
story
can be an
about
asshole.
you know the situation with in Dallas.
Oh, nigga,
I mean, you told that
Yeah.
story, so I think it's only
Yeah,
right that I
yeah,
told that
yeah.
story.
I think it's
So
good
that's
you can
not
let us know
very
you can
well.
be an asshole
Huh?
sometimes. I think it's great.
You said what?
It's,
He said
It's great when you can showcase me being an asshole sometimes.
I think
Yeah.
I think it's good.
Because
It's
I am
like,
an asshole.
You're human.
Yeah, I'm an asshole for sure.
Yeah, no, I would agree.
I try to, you know what I mean?
I-
clean it up.
You ever
would
feel
agree.
bad about being an asshole?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Wow. So
I don't,
nah,
bro.
dude.
Honestly, I
Yeah,
think
me
that's
neither.
just who I am now.
You don't?
And I can't. That was
I
not
don't
me.
understand
I
you
don't
guys.
understand it.
I don't-
Sometimes sometimes you shouldn't do it though.
I don't get how you're mean to
Be
me.
an asshole.
That's just terrible.
But
You
you
under
only
others
be an
as you.
asshole when somebody's being, being rude.
No, see, that's what you. Me, I'll just be an asshole.
Because I just did that today.
Why? Tell us that story.
I just cussed somebody out that I work with. The
Why?
security.
Just for fun.
What they was doing? What security?
Nothing. He was just getting on my nerves, and so I cussed him out, and I called him a weak ass bitch.
You can't do that. Bro.
Wow.
You hold on, you said that?
You talking about?
Hold on.
You, oh, I know. You're talking
Early
about.
warning sign.
No, listen. Early,
Mike?
Who you talking
She
about,
told the
Mike?
nigga Mike, bro, right?
Who's Mike?
I don't care if it's
The nigga
all
Mike.
Who's
Mike.
Mike?
Fuck, bro.
Who's Mike?
He just threw a name. But what's so crazy is, like, as long as I know you,
Yeah.
as long as I know Kat,
Not me.
I cannot see her calling some man a weak
But
ass.
Yes, you can, bro. All
No,
this shit.
Y'all seen me
Man,
argue
there's
before.
a whole different side of this girl. Come on,
No,
man.
but
Nah,
I've never
don't let
I've
that
never
shit fool you,
experienced
bro.
I've never experienced anything like that.
Yeah.
So to know that
It's
she
there,
looked at a
bro.
grown man and
It's
said,
there.
"You're a weak ass bitch,"
It's that- listen,
I'm like,
I
yeah.
I knew from the jump when she called her friend what she called her friend about how her daddy
She
wasn't in
was
her
black,
life. I
kid.
remember that shit. I remember that shit. When you told your friend
that was
she wasn't shit, or maybe you gotta check your daddy and all
In
that.
Savannah?
And then, yeah, bro, I knew
No,
like that.
no.
That's
But
hitting the
look,
jugular,
listen,
bro.
listen.
When a woman
She
can die,
told a grown man that.
I'm a
it's
grown
believable.
woman.
It's
How does it-
believable.
I'm gonna be honest
She
with
told
you.
her best friend that.
Listen. No, it's crazy because I don't know. Maybe it's just I know this girl for 3 years. I've just never had an encounter
Bro,
like that.
they
So
all
I just
got
can't.
it,
totally
man.
see it.
I just
They
can't.
all got
You're
it in
pointing.
them, man.
You're right.
They
You're
all
right.
got
You're
it in them,
pointing.
bro. Don't, I ain't nah,
Who's
man.
pointing?
Don't.
You's a weak ass bitch.
Yeah.
You told him
you
like that.
fucking- Yeah, you point
Yeah,
shit.
I ain't letting this
What
shit.
else you told him?
I don't remember because I felt like he touched me. That's the only reason I was doing
You
all
see that? I felt
Was
like
the
it.
weak ass bitch the exclamation point?
What do you mean, like the stopping point?
Yeah, like that
No.
was. You kept
We
going.
just kept, we was.
What did he
arguing the whole
say?
Time. I don't remember.
Fuck what he said. It don't even matter.
Well, she's-
Do security guards be getting a little extra sometimes?
It's just him.
Just him?
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Do
hope
other
so,
security
Kat.
you've had to deal with in your like got a little?
I mean, people argue all the time, but it was just how he was arguing. I just felt like if I'm a female, and I'm letting you know that you did something wrong, and you approached me the wrong way, and you're not listening to anything that I'm saying, and I'm telling you stop screaming at me because if you keep screaming, and
That's
I get to
different.
screaming, I'm not gonna stop.
That's
like
different. That's different.
What
I'm
did he
gonna make
do
sure I cut
wrong
your
though?
ass out. I can't
Okay.
curse like him
Okay.
on this because I'm supposed to look like
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
What? I don't curse.
No, you.
The
You-
cat's out of the bag. You're
you-
next. So.
Did you remember last week?
No, hold on. That was
You promised not to curse that you was cursing. You was cursing
Wait a
after the
minute.
fact.
that was
1 minute
because
later.
there was tequila involved. I haven't cursed this whole episode.
Did you? You didn't even drink the Don Julio, did you?
She didn't.
Mm-mm.
Who? Because you didn't get her. You didn't make her drink.
Would you like some Don Julio?
Mm-mm.
We got. She going
I
now.
want to do it sober. Try some.
You
Look,
did
the
well.
cat's
You
out of the
did
bag,
well.
yo.
You
We
did
all
well.
know who you really
Well,
are.
yes.
That does not mean anything.
What did he do though that was
was
wrong that started it?
It was just how he was commanding me. I didn't like that, and I just told him. I said
Ask her
just.
what command, like, cause you know how women ask her. She please ask you. I
What
just
do you
wanna
mean?
know.
Like he was like,
I need to know. And,
Yeah, like
know,
he
and
was
be
telling
honest.
me, I was asking him a question and he was ignoring everything I was saying. He was like, just go park your car and get out the car and go inside.
That's a
I
command.
didn't like that. I didn't like, I'm like, you know me, you know who I am. You feel me? Like, I work here with you. I'm not a robot. Like, you don't have to talk to me like that. And he wanted to say what he was saying. And it was like he was yelling and I kept telling him, like, don't yell at me because I'm going to start yelling. And that's how it just went left. I didn't get in trouble though.
do you have problems taking command?
Now, that's a question. That's a question.
Does it depend on from who?
It depends on everything.
Okay, so we're
Depends
like
on who's,
Uh-huh.
what
Who
it
you
is,
respect.
who, what, when?
Who you respect?
how, what I'm
How.
supposed to be doing.
Who
like,
you respect, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
That's like my parents telling me what to do.
Mhm.
Like I'll do it, but at this certain age, like
I'm grown. I'm too grown to be.
it depends on what you say.
Okay. So
Y'all don't know everything, man. Y'all don't know everything.
parents don't know everything. Is that
You're a
what you're saying?
parent.
No, what I'm saying.
When
I'm
they
saying,
start
the shit-
talking,
women, men, we don't know everything. So you know what? Sometimes if you take a little bit of information from somebody who's literally trying to look out for your best interests at heart, maybe sometimes you should listen.
I do listen.
Okay, my bad. Maybe.
You're all trying to get all fucking philosophical.
Yeah, we're
Philosophical. I'm telling the truth.
We didn't come here for the fucking truth, nigga.
What are we
What?
coming here for?
What's up? Like what? We didn't come here for the truth. What?
Yeah, you see
Did we
that?
come here to lie?
You see that? Now
Listen.
that, yeah.
With that, we closing
Yeah,
out, man.
yeah,
Hit the
yeah,
damn
yeah,
button,
yeah,
son.
come on,